Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a wonderful week, even though it's almost the end of July. Are you ready for that? Well, it's been pretty hot here in Lincoln, and so I think a lot of people may be excited about a little cooler temperature that we're having, but I always get a little nervous when July ends because it means summer's coming to a close. Hey, I hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a wonderful week. My name is Michael Halfhill. I'm the lead pastor at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I wanted to share a thought with you, something that I read in the Bible and just something that I've been hearing through the years, but especially right now, that there's just so much going on in our world that over and over again I get asked from people, Pastor, don't you think it's the end? Don't you think like this is happening, or this leader said this, or this is going on? And people always looking for what it's going to be that's going to indicate that the end is coming. And of course, Jesus in the Bible gave signs of how we would know that we were getting closer, and he said to be watchful. But he also said this, so we have to balance these two things out. So in Luke chapter 17, listen to this. Verse 20, it says, "Now when Jesus was asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of God would come," so they're wanting to know when the kingdom would come, he answered them and said, "The kingdom of God does not come with observation." Whoa, okay. So we're given signs by Jesus, and he says, be watchful, be aware, but he also says the kingdom of God does not come with observation, nor will they say, see here, or see there, for indeed the kingdom of God is within you. And then Jesus goes on to talk about signs of the end that is coming will be like lightning and stuff, and like the days of Noah. And so Jesus wants us to be balanced with things. He wants us to have our eyes wide open and to be ready for signs that are coming, to be like, oh, okay, Jesus warned us about that. But he also doesn't want us to be fixated on it, which is what the Pharisees were. They were wanting a sign that he would show them to prove who he was or what he was doing. And he says, no, the kingdom is not going to come with observation. Why? Because the kingdom and the best sign of its coming is within you and within me. And so, friends, I think that's important. Let's not just be looking for signs in the world or in politics or in the religious leaders or anything like that. The best indicator of Jesus coming is him working in our hearts. And the best indication of God's miracle working is in seeing God working in others. So that's what we need to be looking for. Focusing more on the kingdom doing its work in you and me, changing us, than we need to worry about what it's doing in the political world or in the religious world or different things like that. It's okay to have our eyes open to those things and to be aware of them. But don't be so fixated on that you forget to realize what the kingdom is doing in you and what it can do in others around you. That's what Jesus says to us. And it's challenging here in Luke 17, but it's it's instructing us to stay balanced on these things. Don't be so fixated on out there and what's happening for Jesus coming to happen. See it happening in you and in others. And then, yes, notice the signs happening as well, and knowing that each day we're one day closer to Jesus' return. Friends, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope that you will join us for worship this coming Saturday. We have our Bible study time for all ages at 9:30, online and in person. And we have a very special worship service coming up with a wonderful musician that's going to be joining us, Mary Grace. So I hope that you will come and join us either online or in person. In person is going to be wonderful this weekend, so I hope that you'll come. Friends, take care. Enjoy the beginning of August when it gets here, and let's continue to have a wonderful summer and continue to look for the kingdom to come, not just out there, but the kingdom's work of Jesus' work in our hearts today too. God bless you.